finally, something that resembles actual building, wood, hammers, nails, cement. I love the smell of building supplies in the morning. It smells like victory. I couldn't be happier. And yet, more rain. This is nuts. And yeah, I'm paranoid enough to have Googled multiple times. When framing a house, will rain harm the wood if it's not covered? And multiple times I've read that no, it's not harmful. It's only harmful if the house is closed while the wood is wet because we could get some mold issues. But that won't be a problem. But good gosh almighty, stop with the rain already. I don't need a second pool. As I walk through the skeleton of the house, I am noticing some things. Mostly good. And these are preliminary feelings, right? Okay, these might change once the drywall goes in, but for now, just humor me. Overall, it feels very familiar, and that's great. That was the main goal. I think we nailed that. No pun intended. Okay, maybe a little. So let's start in the kitchen. The kitchen is definitely bigger than before. So it not only feels bigger, it is bigger by design. And with the way we've designed it, we should have a lot more storage space. So all in all, I'm feeling really good about this. It better feel good. This is by far the most expensive room in the house. I told Chris we might as well use actual $100 bills as wallpaper. Okay, not really, but it might be cheaper. As we walk into the dining room now, this feels very much the same. Although the windows are higher, which makes sense, the ceiling is higher by a foot. So I'm sure I'll get used to that. It's not a big deal. I knew this logically, but I'll admit, it's a little different when you see it in person. So this is the entryway. This feels about right. We're going with an arched front door, so that'll be nice. It wasn't that way before. That's been ordered, and that should be here in about 3 to 4 weeks. This is the living room. This is the one room I'm not getting a vibe on yet. It feels bigger, but that might be because I can see through the walls. It should be the same, but because it's in the middle of the house, it's possible that we're off by a little as far as the layout. But again, I'm being really picky. It'll be fine. The addition of the fireplace will probably offset the feeling of the room being larger than I pictured. So now as we walk to the back of the house, to our main bedroom, the bedroom feels pretty much the same, so that's good. Our bathroom is a little bigger than it was previously, not by much, but when you add a foot, it's like you go from 7 feet wide to 8 feet wide. That's considerable in my mind. We took that foot out of our bedroom, but I don't think we're going to notice it. Moving south, we see Cooper's bedroom. The second bathroom. The new den / bedroom. And then Claire's bedroom. I'll admit, the den feels small. We knew it would be small, but now see it in person framed, yeah, it's small. The idea is that it's a guest bedroom, or maybe if we're lucky, for little grandkids. But hopefully we don't become friends with any NBA players anytime soon. As we come out of Claire's bedroom, we are now in a new courtyard area. And there will be a short wall coming off of the wall of Claire's bedroom and then wrapping around towards the driveway. I think this is going to be nice. This was Chris's idea, and I'll admit, I didn't see it at first, but now that we are where we're at, I can now see it. It's going to be a nice addition and bigger than I originally thought. A seating area, water feature. It's really going to elevate the front of the house from what we had previously. And to finish off, this is where the garage will be. No cars will ever see the inside of this garage, but it will be slightly bigger than before and more finished than we previously had. I just built a 3D model of the garage for space planning purposes, and I'll show that in a future episode when we get closer. But our builder just decided not to build the garage right now, but do it after the main house. It started mainly because he needed the space for materials. So there you go. Man, it took a long time to get to this point, but I think it was worth it. Oh, and I think in the last episode, I erroneously said that the house would be closed up by January 1st. That was a faux pas by moi. It's going to be closer to February 1st. So what's next? The windows will be arriving soon. The wall, I think it's called sheathing, is going to be coming soon as well. That's the beginning of the closing of the house. The The rain is definitely not helping, and having 2 major holidays in the last week also hasn't helped. But now that we're past that, hopefully things are going to get moving. It is what it is. That's become my new saying. It is what it is. And that might change to God, why hast thou forsaken me? But we're not there yet.